Hey guys, welcome to today's video. We are going to be doing a full face tutorial. We're going to go more in detail about the application steps, how I'm doing things, why I'm doing things a certain way to get a creamy, dreamy, plushy, juicy, only creams used summertime bronzy look. I am only going to use one powder item, one only. Everything else is cream. Nothing else is powder. I'm just going to set the under eye ever so slightly and around the nose. This is one of my favorite quick go-to routines that I haven't shared in detail with you guys. So let's stay hydrated on the inside, hydrated on the outside. Cheers. Let's do this. It's so sparkly. I probably shouldn't be drinking this and filming because I want to be a lady and not burping on camera. Okay, so the first thing that I want to dive on into is skin prep. You want to make sure that you are layering a few extra skincare goodies in your routine to just prep the skin. So I have already started my morning really brightening up the skin, waking up the skin, and hydrating the skin with Henriksen. I have used the Barrier Booster Orange Ferment Essence. I talked about this way back when. I'm on a new bottle. This stuff is incredible. It is not a toner. It is something that is going to sink into the skin and really hydrate and push moisture into the skin. Also, vitamin C is the hallmark ingredient in this line. This is the Truth line, which I love. We also have the Banana Bright Vitamin C Serum. The reason I really love this prepping for makeup, you could almost consider this a primer. It's a serum, so you can use both of them together. But what this has, aside from it being 15% vitamin C and 5% PHAs and hyaluronic acid, so it's just like brightening, hydration, you get everything all in one. The texture on here is very thin, but not watery. I'll show you. And it does have a little bit of a sheen to it. It does glow the skin right up. And you're like walking through an orange grove. It is just the most pleasant, subtle fragrance. So I have already prepped my skin with those two items. I am partnered with Ula on this video. I have one more incredible item, their latest update launch that I want to share with you guys that has to do with lengthening the wear time of your concealer, really attacking dark circles, reflecting light away from the darkness. And it is just a miraculous, incredible under eye cream. I know that I have been someone that's kind of tug of war with the idea of eye creams. At nighttime, I'm guilty of not always using an eye cream. Like if I'm using the strength trainer, I feel like it's thick enough and plushy enough that I'm not gonna lie, like sometimes I'll skip that step and I'll just put the cream all the way up underneath the eye. However, this is really incredible, this product I'm about to share with you guys, for your morning routine. If you're going to be putting on makeup, or even if you're not putting any makeup on at all, this is going to give you a little bit of a wake-up call underneath the eyes. It's going to help those fine lines to immediately have the look of disappearing, but over time it is going to tackle that event right here as well. And it has a reflection that is a technology used to mimic banana setting powder. So this is a makeup artist's dream. This is something that if I was still doing makeup, I would definitely be using on clients because I like that reflection. When you have hydration, depuffing, firming, and reflection in an eye cream, and it's not overly greasy and it's not overly thick, it's going to make everything wear better, look better. You get the picture. So we're going to put that on right now. Here's the Banana Bright Plus Eye Cream. I was actually blessed enough to have the prototype. Like I had one of the samples sent to me, like a lab sample. I have been using this for about 3 months solid. I love using this under makeup. I was keeping it a bit of a secret until the product relaunched. This is an upgraded formula. So you may be thinking, oh, the Banana Bright has been out for a minute. This is an upgraded version of it. It's like the 2.0. Actually, it feels like it's like 3.0, 4.0. This is incredible. It has gold complexed vitamin C and collagen. Again, it's going to depuff, tighten, brighten immediately. Not that it's makeup, but it feels like it has that element to it where it's just going to take light and brighten up those darker areas. So whether you are wearing makeup or not, it's going to be helpful. And I cannot say enough good things about this. You guys, I'm an Ula girl. I really believe in this line. So I am just going underneath the eye like so. I'm not using too much. I'm going to bounce it in. And what I like to do is actually get up over here where my smile lines are. And I just find that it helps concealer to go on more smoothly. You get an immediate reduction in, I always hate saying skin crinkliness, like that sounds so offensive, but you know what I'm talking about when your skin gets dry underneath your eyes and it almost feels like a little bit crepey, or it looks crepey, and the skin is just more delicate and different here. This will immediately surge hydration there. It feels cooling. This is a vegan formula. I love popping this in the fridge as well, just for like a nice element of extra depuffing if I don't want to do ice rolling or anything like that. I just love that hit of refreshing coolness, and then the tightness that you get with this, and then the brightening element. And it does seem to almost prime the under eye area so that your concealer does last longer in a smoothing element. So I really highly recommend checking this guy out. It is newer at Sephora. You can go test it on the back of your hand, just feel the texture, and you're going to fall in love. So this has been a smash hit home run. I did also want to mention that I have been loving their body butter. I'm just throwing out, they have some newer items that are incredible. And I have seen such a positive change in my skin since I started working with this brand. And from before that, I've been a longtime fan, like even back in my 20s. So there we have all the Oola Love, the Banana Bright Eye Cream. And just think about banana powder underneath the eyes when you're thinking of this eye cream. That will kind of connect what it really is meant to do. Okay, so now that we have our under eyes prepped, I am going to prep the skin just a teeny tiny bit with primer. We're going to go in literally just like a dab will do you. I don't want to get anything too mattifying on the skin. I just want to minimize pores. We're actually going to be mixing a little bit of this glassy skin from Touch and Soul with some Danessa Myricks. Let me get that right. I'm going to be using the Vision Cover 2-in-1 Foundation and Concealer. I'm going to be using the shade N05. And then I want to mix this in with a little bit of a glassy, hydrating type of a almost oily primer. The more almost oily, the better in my opinion. And I'm just going to blend them together on a palette. And we're going to paint the face. Let's just do it. Do you see how absolutely full coverage that is? But if I'm turning my head like this, we're getting that reflection, we're getting that kick of light. Once it sinks into the skin, it will continue doing that. And I like this particular foundation because it lasts and it does not separate. You just want to go in with a less is more approach and cut it. I literally feel like I almost don't need concealer. When you do a reflective cream on the face and then the eye cream underneath the eyes, it's just natural and not greasy, but just perfectly dewy, and just you're going, psh, you're like sending the light back out. It looks so nice. I am gonna go in with a beauty blender, just a little bit heavier on the areas that I really want to super cover. I'll share with you guys. I don't know. This is like an off-label use. It's just coming to my head. It's something I've recommended to my mom before. And it's one of those beauty secrets that's just like too good to not share. So I do want to share it with you guys. You can take, especially a cream like this that has that gold and has that luminosity to it and isn't like overly thick or oily. You can take just a little bit of this and you can go around the perimeter of the mouth. I am not suggesting slathering up your lips with this, but if you have those fine lines and nothing will fill them in and they just look dehydrated, this will actually help to reflect and hydrate and give a smoother appearance in a snap. So you can do that too. So now I am going to go in with just a dabble do you amount of concealer. I don't want things to look too heavy. We're not doing like the big triangle. We're not like doing highlight contour extreme. I am going to go in and bronze up the perimeter of the face, but I don't want there to be this like crazy contrast. So we're just going to go in with a teeny tiny less is more amount, just right there, right there. We're not doing this business. Time and place, you know? Okay. Now I'm taking it kind of up. Do you see like through here? We're just gonna do what I would call a whisper set. We are just going to lay down just like a little boom of powder, and that is it. And we want there to not be a ton of product here moving around. I feel like I'm back to like educational woman right now. I just love explaining things and teaching, you know? Okay, so at this point, we are ready to bronze. So what I'm gonna go in with now, where's my paintbrush? You guys always comment on this. You're like, what is that brush? This is a Makeup Forever 408 Wavy. It literally looks like a paintbrush. I'm gonna go into my RCMA palette. A dupe for this would be the JCat palette. I've mentioned that one so many times. I'm gonna go in here with this brush and we're just gonna do the things. We're gonna go and carve out a little shape, dimension, structure. We're gonna go down right here. This seems kind of extreme, but with a creamier look, this ends up looking really, really nice and undetectable. So we're just gonna sharpen the jawline. Let's get in there. This is from Dior, it's a number 16. I'm gonna go into the same palette. Get up on the forehead, up on the forehead. You guys have seen me do this a million times. I like to pat down, bounce, 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 and then kind of brush up. Really important to get it a little bit into the hairline and then kind of pounce it through the forehead and then connect down through here. You can do light circular motions to blend this out, or you can keep pressing. I like to do both. Ooh, I feel like Bob Ross right now. Doesn't that look nice? Okay, this is working for me. We are now going to do the nose. I'm gonna start right here. Just kind of bring this color down. And lately I do this thing where I tilt my head back and I don't connect it right here. I actually go a little bit into the socket there. And then I take a crease brush and circular motions. It's like a pat, 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 and then little circular motions. And then if the nose contour has gone down too much, what you do is take your foundation brush and just correct it right through here. So now I am going to go in with, like I said, the tiniest, littlest hit of powder, going in here with my Beauty Blender sponge and just keeping it exclusively underneath the eyes. You can hit a little bit around the nose. That's it. How cute is this little rose design in here? It's just adorable and it really works well. I'm using a Huda cheek color brush and we're really gonna go in. The other thing to keep in mind when you're using creams, they tend to look better the more they sink in, the more they work with your skin's natural oils. By the time I'm done and I mist the face with setting spray, I feel like everything kind of melds together, which is what I want. So like my nose contour, I'm looking in the mirror, it looks a little bit strong right now, but by the time it warms up, sets in, I mist the face, like it's just gonna kind of mesh with my skin. So when you're really embracing the glow, I say go kind of heavy with your cream highlight. It's just like the magic touch for the whole makeup look. We're going on the nose here, down the bridge. I'm gonna go even a little bit on the chin. I'm using this Kosas Velvet Melon, really beautiful duo. I'm gonna go like this right here. Pat, pat, pat. You do not want to swipe this all over the face. That would be my one thing to say. Just lay it down in pats. Beautiful. All right, we're scooched in nice and tight, and now you can get a better look at the under eye area. It is doing great. I'm super happy that I don't have a ton of creasing. Like, this is an area when you're doing a juicy plushy look, if you do tend to have a lot of creases, whether it's right here or with your crow's feet, you do want to prep accordingly. So we're in a good spot. We're going to do a little bit of eyebrows because I feel like they don't exist right now, and let's just fix that. Let's just go there. Okay, we're gonna use the Big Ego from Tarte. This means I am guaranteed to have a bolder brow, which I actually really have been loving lately. Is not going so well. Please. Please. Ooh. I mean, what does a girl have to do to have a good brow day? And you know what I really want to do? Like, let me be distracted. I really want to do this. Would that even work? I am getting my roots touched up literally tomorrow. This is driving me bonkers. Oh my gosh, I think that worked. Okay. Pomade in your hairline. It's probably more budge proof. We just learned new things together. Girl, what have you done? This is typically why I only use powder, because I'm not that good at doing my brows. They're really hard to do. You know what? We're gonna move on. I wanted to keep this all cream to theme it out, but you know what? That's kind of ridiculous, okay? I should have used the product that I know I love, that looks good, but I just wanted to play with this. So we did it together, and the brows are, they're a little like this, but it's okay. It's gonna be okay. This is Hush Hush from Buxom. Another pro tip for you all, make sure that you are balming your lips up night and morning and night and morning and night and morning, and then you will never have to deal with like the chappy chapped lips, you know? So this morning I took a healthy amount of the Fresh Sugar Lychee Hydrating Lip Balm. This stuff smells so good, you want to eat it. Don't do that, but it just smells so good. But it is, as far as the fresh balms, which I love, this one does have quite a white cast. So, I looked a little weird, but it's okay. It really did kind of set me up for success. It's all about those prep steps, in my opinion. Oh my gosh, I always want to talk when I'm doing the raw. Like, literally I'm lip linering and talking. But when you prep, when you do the skincare, when you do the lip balm, when you do the essence, the eye cream, when you select the right things to massage into the skin, you're doing those prep steps, putting creams, etc., setting sprays in the fridge if you can, just doing those extra touch things allow you to breeze through everything else. And half the time, not that I'm going to do it on camera when I'm demoing and explaining everything, but I will use my hands and I will be so fast. I will just do this with my tinted moisturizer if I want to take a little extra coverage in here, and I will just this, and then we go on the cheeks really fast. I do the brows really quickly. And because I've prepared my skin the night before and the morning with a solid skincare routine, it makes your makeup lightning fast. So I'm such like a passionate advocate of that. I think this past year I have fallen more in love with skincare and the routine of it than ever before. Like, I really look forward to my nighttime routine, to how I can make my skin feel. It just mentally kind of soothes me as well, and just taking care of myself on the inside also. And then it's like all of this makeup, not that it's just like secondary whatever, but it just works so much better that you feel like you need less and you get a better result. So that has kind of been my headspace. I know I'm not alone. I know that, like, honestly, the pandemic kind of did it to us. I think we all discovered, like, hey, I can spend more time doing a mask, nourishing my skin, the health of my skin. And when I feel better about my skin, I don't feel like I have to do all of this. And so it kind of changed the beauty sphere as a whole, I really think. And just like the kind of makeup we're wearing and what we're choosing. Oh my gosh, break out the violin. I know, I can't help it. I sit down here and I just want to chat with you guys. You know what I'm going to do? Now that we have this room, I want to do lives. I've been talking about that for a while. I want to do more breakdown of individual technique type tutorials, but I also really just want to do a get ready with me where there's no editing, where if I mess up a word or I explain something wrong, that we just kind of move through it and you can see the actual full thing. But honestly, I think to do that would be like an hour. So let me know if you would watch an hour-long chit-chatty technique, real-time get ready, because I've never done that and I've always wanted to, like always wanted to. But I've always feared that people would see an hour-long video and be like, absolutely not, you know? But I don't know, maybe you guys would like it. Let me know. All right, I'm gonna go in with Tarte. This is the Maracuja Juicy Lip Plump. The reason I like this, and I showed this in a haul before, but I've continued loving it, is because it's like a hybrid lipstick vinyl gloss. Perfect for the look we're going for. Really creamy, dreamy, juicy, all the good things. Right? Subtle. Oh, and it feels really nice on your lips too. It can give you a little separation right through there, but let it sink in a little bit and then like tap off some of the excess if you have to. It really does plump up your lips too, and it's not cinnamon burning. It's a little mentholy minty, but not bad. Moving right along. Dun, 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 dun. We're going into eyes, and I am so excited about this because we're just doing my favorite technique, which is pick one shiny item, lay it down, do a little light lining and lash, and then you're done. I have never done this technique with this particular one, so we're just gonna hope for the best. This is hot lava. I just think these are super, super pretty, so we'll see. I'm gonna go in like so. This is duochromatic, so this is a really nice, fun one for summertime. If you're out in the sunshine, as you move, the color is gonna shift. And it's gonna look really, really pretty. Boom, done. So now we're gonna let that dry down, do a little bit of cream liner. This is Maybelline Lasting Drama. I think to start out with, we're gonna go in with a MAC 208. Just go into the gel liner, coat the brush, and then you gotta remember to be good about washing your hands after, but I do love warming liner up on the back of my hand just to kind of really get it in the brush so that you don't have those balled up bits kind of lingering, potentially ready to screw up your look. I'm not gonna bring it into a wing. This is more of a base just for lashes that I'm gonna be doing. Truth be told, I do wish with how big the flakes are in this product that is newer from Danessa Myricks that I had put it on more precisely, maybe with a brush after I did the liner, because it does kind of want to get in the way of your gel liner. But now we're going to put on some magnetic lashes. This is the first time in my life that I've actually really loved the whole magnetic lashes. I found the glue to be very irritating from other brands, but from Velour Lashes, I'm really loving it. So we're gonna go in on top of the liner and put our magnetic adhesive on and then go, actually I need mascara. What am I doing? We're gonna go in with mascara and then we're gonna do the magnetic liner. I am trying this guy right here for the first time. This is the Double Trouble Mascara from Essence. Essence generally does not disappoint with their mascara, and it's usually all under $5. So pretty. All right, you guys, we made it to the finish line. Here we are, the glowy, creamy complexion. I love this look. I feel like I can actually sense that my skin is dewy and glowing in all of the right ways. I do want to make a note that I wish I had put this on after the liner. I know this is the second time I'm saying that, but just be aware with the chunkier flakes that are in the Danessa Myricks. Really beautiful, but just the perfectionist in me is like, I wish I had waited. But aside from that, I love how everything turned out. My under eye area is still not creasing. It feels tightened, brightened, and I want to give a huge thank you to Ole Henriksen for partnering with me yet again. I love this brand. I love working with them, and their products really give you great results. So go and check out the new Banana Bright Plus Eye Cream. This is an upgraded formula of a very loved product. So a lot of people already were in love with this item. It just got so much better. You have your gold complex vitamin C and collagen, really gives you an instant gratification type of a feel in skincare, which is nice because if you're not wearing makeup, you're going to feel like your dark circles are diminished along with puffiness. And if you are using concealer, it's just going to help it to wear better and smooth on out. I love that so much. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I am back to 2 a week. So let me know in the comments what you would like to see next. Go have a good one, whatever you are doing. And I will see you all in my next video. Mwah.